I think we're live. Hi, howdy, hello. Welcome to Sunday Night Jaw Harp Live, where we're playing a bunch of different jaw harps. This one would be a kubing from the Philippines. This one's made by Steve Kinwald. It's a mouth-played musical instrument. I strike this, to those of you who are new to the jaw harp, I'm striking the tip of this, and the tongue or reed is vibrating. We call it a reed, but it's not technically a reed. It's creating a spectrum of overtones in my mouth. That was a Filipino-style musical instrument called the kabing. It has maybe 4 or 5 different names just within the Philippines. Play another style of mouth-played instrument. This is gagona from a psalm. ASSAM, or is it a sam or a psalm? Comment the correct pronunciation below. This one's another one that's played up against the lips. I like to hold it like this. Some people like to hold it like this. If I hold it like this, I do like the thumb on the back. I want it to be a good brace. I don't want it to be able to move back and forth. If I hold it the reverse grip, it's like this. Thumb control. Oh, Calvin 6778 shared the live. Oh, thanks for the share. That was awesome. That is a gagona from a psalm. Really clean, dry tones I'm getting out of it. They have a pretty quick decay, so you want to keep them kind of rolling. Oh, good evening, Jaw Harping Time. Follow him. He makes about a jaw harp video a day. That Jaw Harping Time. I have one, and you're so good at it. Wow. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. When I enjoy playing the musical instrument, it leads to enjoyable playing. Now, this one is one where I don't want to throttle it to hold it really secure, like the kabing and that gagona. I'm holding with a very rigid grip so that it forms a straight line with my jaw and my arm so that it doesn't move. Now, this one is from Papua New Guinea, and this one you don't want to do that with. You want it to be able to rock. This is the susap, and it's a string tap. This isn't a string pluck. You can't pluck this and make any noise. This is the style from Papua New Guinea. What happens if you oiled coconut them? A little bit of oil is probably good for your natural material instruments, although I don't use any coconut oil on them. Sometimes I'll rub my hands across them so that they get a little bit of the moisture and the oil from my fingers. But my harps, the metal harps, I do oil with coconut oil. Wipe them clear of moisture and oil them with coconut oil. But let's just get into the susap. And I'm going to string tap it. And I kind of like to feel I wrap it around some other fingers so that it doesn't slip as easy. And I'll start striking it here dry before I put it against my lips and try to find that sweet spot. The sweet spot's about right there. Once I get that sweet spot, I'm going to wrap it around my pinky so it doesn't slide out of my hand, so I stay on that sweet spot. And I want to keep this taut, a little bit of pressure, and let it relax a little bit. See what I'm doing there? I'm not letting this relax or go in any weird pattern. I'm trying to keep it just like that. And then it's going up against my lips, and I'm letting it actually rock in my hand. See how I'm letting it just rock? Like this is a fulcrum. This is fulcruming here. My hand's fulcruming here. I'm not pulling it back and forth like this. If I move my hand position back and forth, see how it kills the sound every time? So I want the string to flex in a natural way. It's all tied together. That looks a lot better than a jaw harp. This is a style of jaw harp. Jaw harp's kind of that broad term that we use for all these mouth resonated musical instruments here. I would say that the tone is clean and dry. I like the ones made by Steve Kinwald. I hear there's a lot of variation in quality of Susap because not very many people make this, but Steve Kinwald makes a really good one. He's out of Japan, hand carves them. Let's play a jaw harp. Somebody said it sounds better than the jaw harp. Let's just jump right into it. Here's one. One of my friends. Where are my paper towels? Anyways, always wait before you play the harp. Wipe it off because a lot of times I have coconut oil on it, so I want to get that coconut oil off. Here's a jaw harp. This is a drimba from Ukraine. One of my friends, Yuri Viskovich, makes this. I kept one for myself in D2 sharp, and his, it's got a lot of sustain. Check this out. There I'm just yell, 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 yell. I'm moving my tongue like that. I can add. I'm gonna make it sound kind of outer spacey. I can't really put an echo on it. I don't do any audio effects. Everything is just the harp and the acoustics and the mouth or the breath. But I'll do some outer spacey tones for you. And I'm just going to start holding my breath and moving my tongue up and down. Your eyes, though. Oh, yeah. My eyes, a lot of times they'll be moving all around because I'm kind of just trancing out. I'm getting into the music. I'm flowing on it. It's kind of like, it's different for everyone, but it's kind of like dreaming. I would describe it best, dreaming while you're awake. That's an easy one to get lost in. That one was from, that one's Ukrainian. Let's play a Rajasthani one. Do you want to hear one with the draw start or one with really clean high pitch overtones? Vote below, and that'll determine the next one I play, whether it be a Mohan or a Gorka. Vote below. Do you want fuzzy draw starts and really trippy drones, or do you want like samurai sword laser sharp sound? They're so good. Oh, well, thank you. That is a wonderful comment. Somebody just keeps commenting about that I'm Amish. No, I'm not Amish. I've never actually met an Amish person. We have the Mennonites around here, but no Amish people. Let's see. What should we play here? Well, I know what. Conor McGregor. Do I look like I've gotten that? I'll take that as a compliment. But yes, I'm not Conor McGregor, but I am familiar with who he is. Hi, how are you? I'm wonderful, Logan Sternine. Ryan Weaver 107 says he's on. Oh, cool. Could you comment below what's that like? Do they allow the phones now and the TikTok and the social media? I'm interested. Oh, thank you. That's a wonderful compliment. I'll just start off by playing the Mohan. We'll play the tighter, cleaner overtones before I get into the really drony, fuzzy magic that is a Gorka. Where are you from? Guess. Guess in the comments below. Wisconsin, Ohio, Georgia. No, none of those. No, Arkansas either. Now let's play. That was a Mohan. Let's play his brother's harp, Gorkaram. West Virginia. No, not from West Virginia. We have a guess for Tennessee or West Virginia. Nope, neither of those. Okay, we have a vote for West Virginia, vote for Pepe Sylvia, Indiana, Iowa. Nope, not Mississippi either. Oh, Mississippi people, they have a very cool accent in this. There's really cool accents all around the United States. But where do you think my speaking style is from? Do we have guests for Louisiana, Maryland, and we have also guests for Montana? Nope, none of them. Oklahoma? No, not from Oklahoma. Texas? Nope, not from Texas. Not from Texas. Yeah, the people in Texas, y'all are aggressive drivers. I grew up in a state that's not known for producing aggressive driving people. We're also one of the stereotypes about the state I'm from is that we're overly nice. I'm gonna play the same exact thing on his brother's harp, the Mohan. Louisiana? Nope, not from Louisiana. We went down to Louisiana once for some of my wife's family, one of their functions, and I was surprised at Louisiana. Everybody there offered me food. It was a wonderful time. I think that's that Southern hospitality. Everybody just like ready to just give you home cooked food. Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Utah. Nope, none of those. Colorado, not from Colorado. I've been to Colorado. Florida, nope, not from Florida. Nebraska, close. I grew up for part of my childhood in Nebraska. Whoa! He knew what high school I went to. Virginia, Maine, Alaska, Arkansas. Arkansas. I like it when you comment it Arkansas. Maine. No, I've never been to Maine. I've been through Idaho or flew over Idaho. North or South Dakota? Nope. Oh, those are cold places. Does anyone live in Ohio? I'm sure people live in Ohio. I've never actually been to Ohio, though. We've had some really... Oh, there we go. All cows, no bull, said Kansas. Yes, very good. That's the first person to guess the state I'm from. I grew up for part of my life in Nebraska, part of my life in Kansas. But also, somebody commented my high school. I'm like, who are you? How do you know me that carefully? Play the Mohan. Let's go to another... Let's play another Rajasthani harp. Here is one of their great nephews. The youngest, I believe, the youngest maker in all Rajasthan. This is Bagvana. Oh, it's Kaysen. Oh, hey, Kaysen. See, Easy. How you doing? How is the great out yonder? How is the South right now? How's the weather been? Okay, so many people comment asking me if I'm from Ohio, and for some reason there have been people dig on people from Ohio, and I've never been there. What Zach Dayton 32? What is Ohio like, and what's the weather doing out in Ohio? Let me know. I've never been to Ohio. Okay, let's play. There's another maker from Rajasthan we just played. Let's come on over here. I'm gonna play a harp I made. Actually, let's play a harp from the Czech Republic. This one is I've called this a Brumley before. I believe it's pronounced Brummel or something of that effect. This is the Czech instrument, the Czech version of it. And this one's made by Sisolka of the Czech Republic. He says, and it's rainy. Does it hurt? Does the jaw harp hurt? No, the jaw harp doesn't have any nerves or a nervous system. So the jaw harp doesn't cause the jaw harp any pain. No jaw harps are harmed in the making of these videos. Also, a good harp with good technique and being used, of course, to playing the jaw harp shouldn't hurt to play. Now, one of the most common mistakes we make as beginners is when we buy our first jaw harp, we go on Amazon and you look up jaw harps, and the first thing that comes up is Snoopy harp, bluegrass jaw harp, hillbilly jaw harp, first note jaw harp, the Hobby Lobby mouth harp, and they just keep rebranding them over, and now they're being sold as Civil War jaw harp. That is a Snoopy harp. They're not a real jaw harp. They don't make any noise, and they do hurt to play, and they can break teeth. So we want to avoid those toy jaw, I'm going to call them jaw harp-like objects, because they look like a jaw harp. They really don't play or sound like a jaw harp. They're just ways that they convince us to spend our money. And I have one. There it is, right here. Here is a Snoopy harp, straight off Amazon. You'll see these. They keep rebranding them. I keep coming out with videos condemning these harps and saying, don't buy these. These are awful. But they keep changing the name and rebranding them, repackaging them so they can still afford to sell them. Don't buy a Snoopy harp. Listen to what it sounds like. And that's the reed on it vibrates like a 2x4. It makes your teeth hurt. It kind of vibrates. It makes the center of my head kind of hurt. So stay away from the Snoopy jaw harps because that reed, when a reed flexes like that, that's not vibrating like a guitar string. Look, this is vibrating almost like a guitar string. Very flexible, very nice. This vibrates like a 2x4 or just holding onto a pencil and flicking it. The whole reed isn't flexing, just it's going up and down. Like I would say like a diving board. The gaps are big. They don't. Have you ever injured yourself playing the jaw harp? Knock on wood, no. I have on a Glaser and Star been playing really fast outward and drinking alcohol. And they have big, I call these a spiral trigger shape, or it looks almost like a cinnamon roll. If your finger brushes against the outside, you can play it outward. You can play it fairly easily inward and outward, just gracing across or brushing your finger across there. But if your finger gets caught here, what happens is it can pull the harp away from you and bam, it slap you right in the teeth. Because look what happens when that spring builds up when I slap it against my face. That's fast. I've done that, bam, to my teeth and like, oh, because the jaw harp reed didn't hit me. It got pulled away from my teeth and bam, hit me right in the tips of the teeth. And I'd stop and I'd like feel around in my teeth with the tip of my tongue just to make sure I didn't, because like, oh man, I might have just, put a little tiny chip on my tooth, but I haven't. I've been lucky in that respect. I actually have chipped my teeth at least three times in my life as a kid on a trampoline. It's a good way to chip teeth. Get yourself a trampoline when you're younger. Let's see. Let's play another harp. Let's play a harp I made. Should we get bass here? Should we go mid-rangey? Here is a jaw harp Johnson in D. Oh, what is a good beginner jaw harp to pick up? There's a lot of different beginner jaw harps you can start with. Beginner jaw harp is just a term for a good, easy to play instrument that is, of an approachable skill level and dollar amount. But this is what I would suggest. First, go to the Harpery, theharpery.com. There is a beginner jaw harp section, and click on that and do some reading, and there's write-ups on each style of harp that's recommended to beginners, and also there are sound samples and links to buy them there. So that is what I suggest. This is one I made. This is a D2 Johnson. Jaw harp Johnson mid-range. You keep freezing. Oh, if anybody else says that, can you comment below if the picture is freezing or if it's an isolated incident? Maybe we can see if it's coming from my feed and my Wi-Fi, or if it's your own internet connection as well. This is, yes, I thought it was me, but yes, you're freezing on and off. Oh, bummer. Glad. Sorry to hear the TikTok connection isn't keeping up for us. Maybe it's something to do with TikTok, or maybe it's something to do with my Wi-Fi. I don't know. I'll play one more harp and we'll wrap it up. Let's see, where should I play one from? Oh, here's a weird one. Interesting one, too. This one was invented here by Wayland Harmon, musical inventor and wooden, I call him the wooden genius or the wooden guru. This is a Scratch-A-More. It is basically a spoon that's thinned down on a stick that has a whole bunch of notches cut in it, and then you have a handle for rubbing against there. It's played up against the lips. And let's just see where it takes us, and we'll wrap it up with this. How do you get such a deep sound? Well, as mouth cavity, let me just play a really high-pitched harp, and then I'll make the tone, the pitch of the instrument go down. Oh, no, that's not high pitch. I want you. as my tongue goes up in my mouth, it takes up more of the my tongue cavity. Like if you say the word knee, tree, see what happens with your mouth cavity? It gets very small because your tongue fills your whole mouth. Knee, tree. There's from that position. Now say the word like low and bowl. Your tongue drops down. Your tongue drops down and opens up your mouth cavity so it's bigger. Listen to where I go from like the knee tree mouth position to the low and bowl. So as the tongue is lower in the mouth, generally the tone is lower. As the tongue goes up, or not tone, the pitch is lower. As the tongue is raised up in the mouth, the pitch goes up. And then there are a lot of other ways I can modify the sound through breathing. My glottis. With my tongue. La la la. La 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 lo. La 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 lo. La lo. So I'll play this one last instrument and we will wrap it up. These are such good questions, and I appreciate everyone out there who's asking questions because it gives me something to talk about. And I'm the type of person who enjoys talking. I enjoy a good ramble. Let's end by playing the Scratch-A-More. This one is by Waylon Harmon. And maybe I'll end by playing one of my deep bass. How often do you get a restock in at the store? A lot of stuff is periodically, monthly is restocked. A lot of this stuff from Russia now we don't have a lot of because they're so heavily sanctioned. We've had shipments get lost within the postal system. It's Russian harps are hard to get, but Ukrainian harps, we got some cool Ukrainian harps. The Veskovich just came in. They're in stock. I think we have 2 or 3 of them in stock right now. But we have a lot of Rajasthani instruments as well. But yeah, Russian harps are restocked very periodically or whenever they can be had. Yeah, I've been getting lost in that. Initially, when I got this from Waylon Harmon, and I don't think he makes them right now. I don't think he's making any instruments right now. But I didn't play it a whole lot. But the more I play it, the more I get in tune with what it is, and it flows really nicely. A very interesting instrument as well. See, let's play something really bassy. I'll play my last one. I'm gonna play tonight is a deep butter bass that I made. I love y'all. Harp out. See, what do I always say? It's like, share, and subscribe for more Harp, where you keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them old, and most of all, be good to each other. I love y'all. Harp out. Goodbye to you, and goodbye also to you. I'll see y'all next Sunday.